Hello and welcome back. My name is Swirly Durly Yusong, and it's swarming time. It's swarming time. But actually, before we go, I got the rest of the stuff for Ron May's Trace. There we go. It's done. It's done. It's done. The defense. Oh no, this is defense. Defense 10%. That's an odd thing to increase. But actually, now that I know that she has a lot of defense increases, I suppose besides her providing her buffs, the only thing I really care about is her staying alive, so that she can continue providing those buffs. So I suppose that makes sense. And also, while we're here, I also got this. I kept forgetting about it. There we go, done. Trace is done, finally. But unfortunately, I won't be actually using Ronway today. Because it's a Nihility run, of course. There was some red things on my screen. I forgot to check those out. I'm a bit too excited to return to the swarm. More daily login stuff. Oh, Planner Fisher, nice. I'll be doing that later though. And that's about it. And I got something here, which is good. I used a bunch of money because I am behind on the Nameless Honor. I need to get moving. Swarm Disaster. Now I did do another Swarm Disaster run, a hunt run, because there was that one quest. It was this, you know, get the two trotters, and this quest just really feels like it's made for hunt. So, you know, I decided to do a hunt run, and I only wanted to complete this. I wanted to leave this one to be done on the episode, but I accidentally got both of them done, and it just opened it opened a lot of things. It opened up Pandora's box. But let's just go through it one at a time, I guess. The second Battle of Happiness. Entertaining Ionic Blessings steep the fate of becoming Trotter food like most in the planet of the Trotters. Weird that a battle for Trotters is called a battle for happiness. I don't see the correlation, although I do have a lot of fun when Trotters pop. Lewis's Fleming's Leather Boots. As a fervor engulfs the stellar heavens, a glorious narrative takes hold across the countless worlds. I forgot who Lewis Fleming... I recognize the name, but I forget if Lewis Fleming was a genius or if Lewis Fleming was an IPC guy. I can never remember. Well, considering we get a lot of preservation, that is probably an IPC guy. And I guess he had some nice boots. And spread the maybe this is the guy who initially spread the preservation religion across the cosmos. And then this one's new, because this one unlocked once I completed both of these, and then on the same run I accidentally managed to complete this one as well. So Rebirth 3 cometh. Hopefully not. I don't think there has been a Rebirth 3. Another form of life known to exist in 3 states. Yet unborn, currently birthing, and already birthed. Is it already on the way? Rebirth 3? Probably. So long as time never stops, Rebirth 3 is probably inevitable, as is everything. There was a new mission. Facade of Renaissance. Consecutively enter different types of domains for 4 times and repeat this operation for 5 times at difficulty 4 or higher. Well, apparently I already did that 3 times, so maybe we can do this today. Different types of domains 4 times. Seems easy enough, actually. And what's this? Empire of Destroyed Credit. Possess 1000 or more cosmic fragments when entering a boss swarm domain. Okay, so you need to do a money run, basically. It's kind of hard to do when you're doing a DOT-based build, though. Because for a money run, you want to do a lot of strike damage, because that's what the rope boosts based on money. But who knows, maybe I'm just that cool and I don't need the 1k money to win this time. Who knows? Still none of these side pillars unlocked. I wonder when that will happen. But anyway, as a result of all of those, I got a lot of upgrades. Let's see, initial resources increased the starting cosmic fragments amount by 100. Well, that will certainly help with this quest that I just got. And I got a defense boost by 12%, which is actually an insane amount. 12. That is a lot of percent. Nihility boost sounds like it could be very relevant. Forfeit compensation. Increases the cosmic fragments received when giving up the choice of the dice by 10. Not bad, not bad. Worthwhile. DOT boost by 10%. Perfect. Only applied by characters. Though not by resonance, which is unfortunate because resonance kind of does more DOT damage than my characters, but oh well. It is still a boost. Resonance damage boost increases bat resonance damage by 6%. But again, I don't think this applies to DOT, but I will take it. In abundance, we got I'm struggling to find the right prefix. A HP boost by 10%. Another form of defense. Lovely. Speed by 4%, my beloved. Reroll attempts from elation. Every time the team enters the next plane, gains one more reroll attempt. Lovely. Very, very lovely. Okay. Ton of defense and a bit of damage increase as well, and a bit of utility as well. Sounds like I might have an easier time, hopefully. And then I also got two. Wow, I got two new. What are these called? Secrets? What are these called? I don't know, memories. Once again, I just closed my eyes, spam clicked through them. So let's see what it was all about. Abundance 2. Again, I feel like Ron May should be very interested in this one, but it's Skrullum who appeared instead. Conclusion. The Eon of Abundance didn't exist during this time period. Oh, odd. Eon of Abundance is... That makes the Eon of Abundance a relatively new one, like the destruction. We don't really have a timeline for this, but I just kind of thought that, I don't know, Abundance was definitely one of the older ones. But maybe another similar Eon existed, because the Eon of Abundance seems like a very broad Eon, you know, it's the Eon of life, and the concept of life is very strong, right? So it feels like it should have an older Eon, but maybe that was a separate Eon and it got absorbed into Abundance or something. Doesn't feel right, is what I'm saying, for such a long time, for there to be no Eon that corresponds to life. But let's see. Skrullum's robotic deer-like voice comes. As promised, I'll pay Madame Herda some chips. He bet. I suspect that Herda already knew the answer. Maybe I could see Herda only making bets when she knows she wins. I must honor the bet, Skrullum says righteously. Additional info. Madame Herda's bet is the space station. Yeah, she definitely knew the outcome of this bet. I wonder how many chips does Skrullum owe. Has the Eon really not appeared yet? You don't have the answer, but you are getting distracted. Skrullum's voice becomes distorted and more chaotic thoughts are running amok in your mind. Suddenly, you can feel ears of wheat wrapping around your ribs as they try to run your body through. Yet the overflowing pain is somehow healed. One by one, the journeys of many pathstriders surface, and you are located inside a perpetual and vibrant ecological cycle. You open your eyes to find yourself standing outside a fortress wall. In the nation where the sun has been stolen, the believers who have lost their god will wake up from slumber. They include your portrait in the murals, they question you, they beseech you for help. Maybe this is the origin of abundance? That nation where the sun was stolen. That sounds fun. They long for you to give an answer you can bring from Trailblaze. Oh no, they're looking at Ativili, I suppose, who I am supposed to be simulating. I kind of forget that was the concept. Where did their god go? Now you have to answer them. You're none other than the savior, having no one to rely on. You seem to understand Yoshi's compassion now. You calm down and take a deep breath before searching for the one voice among many to which you can respond. The order disappeared? Maybe I can ask Ronmei about it. Yeah, let's get Ronmei involved in this. The decision of ancient Eon of Equilibrium cannot be questioned. The decision of ancient Eon of Equilibrium. Okay. Everything they do is for the sake of equilibrium, and that's magnificent. So in this nation that the sun was taken, stolen, are you saying the equilibrium took it? And also that, now that I'm paying attention to the timeline of eons, that would make equilibrium one of the older eons. That would also make Ativili one of the older eons if they were involved in this parable. Although this parable didn't necessarily happen at the time, so I'm not sure. At the time of the swarm, that is. So Ronmei kind of hints that it was the equilibrium that did it. Odd. Wonder why the equilibrium would go out of their way to steal the sun. The sun and moon seem like quite the balanced qualified thing. To steal the sun would throw equilibrium out of balance, no? Anyway, remembrance too is also something that I got apparently. The realm created by blending and recreating dust formed by your experience is called the imagination. Blending and recreating dust formed by your experience. Does this sort of tell me what the imaginary force in the universe is? No, that's more of a property than what it is. But a property is part of what it is. But I kind of knew this about imaginary energy anyway. It's very similar to fragmentum. Too similar. The two are probably related deeply somehow. Anyway, or maybe this is something different. You never know. When the dust fades, it becomes your memory, which often is unreliable. Looking back, you're going through events that took place hundreds of amber eras ago. Numerous flashbacks are playing in your mind like a film reel. The propagation and the veracity fought incessantly during the calamity that spanned 5 eras. Speaking of, Ouroboros' face rises from the waves as more stories of their believers inundate your mind. It is a ferocious beast that falls gravely sick due to his belief in the Eon. It's a ferocious beast that falls gravely sick due to its belief in the Eon. A follower? One of their believers? Another giant beast? Along with the lively drumbeats and songs, the beast passes by a harbor beneath the glow of holy radiance, once again emerging upon the land. Is it the same harbor as last time? Its fallen scale is consecrated in the temple of the primeval Imperium. Okay. This feels like the exact same story as last time. Amid the resounding drumbeats, the lanterns fall. A force overflows from the bones, and the murmurs of the deceased scatter like dust. Okay, 2 beggars knock their ancient bowls on the street, while a relentless swarm engulfs and bites them. During the grapple, 3 agonizing wails explode like thunder. This is very hard to follow. There's a lot of things happening at once, and I cannot tell if it's even directly related, or if it's just at the same location a bunch of stuff is happening. The Beastmaster dances and controls his movements with his ankles and toes, following the streak of light. The choir members fall silent after being drowned by the tide, and the brothers cast aside their crowns and embrace each other in tears. Yet more deaths have taken place in the world, and most of them happen in silence. The ferocious beast takes in the swarm next, finally putting an end to the furor. It exhales the smoke with a fury and is clad in colorful armor. With its head held high, it leaps to the sky and disappears. Only the sound of it plunging into the waves can be heard. Dude, this feels like the exact same story as last time. Also, I think this is just all the different sights that the beast sees once it leaps out of the water. Beast passes by the harbor beneath the holy radiance and sees all these different sights, I think. Okay. Unbeknownst to the Eon and the Order. This is the exact same story. When you are thinking about which mouth to touch, you seem to hear a few burps and sense someone's breath on your face. Everything comes to an abrupt halt. Frosty air presses against your forehead. From a sparkling spot in the universe, their prism-like face is suddenly born in a condensed origin. From a bright spot, days suddenly transform into a giant entity, the segments of which solidify, reverse, align, converge, and intertwine with each other. They expand in an instant like a mirror-like piece of gum. In the blink of an eye, numerous star systems collapse and crumble. You are dumbfounded, but you seem to be able to grasp its significance. The stars are collapsing, while the collective aspirations of countless beings, the vanishing memories, are crystallizing. Abundance, sustenance. Going back to abundance. I'm so lost in this. So this is the same thing as last time, is what's happening. With Ouroboros, we heard the story before. Then Foley comes out again. Coalescing from memories, maybe being born at this time, or during the time of the swarm, who knows. But now we get some more stuff about abundance. Their scent wafts over your face, and their voice turns into prayer from an elixir seeker. Songs, battles, ravenous hunger, illumination, interaction, veiling, genuineness, capturing the Sand King. I feel like this might be the same thing too. Their syllables leave you trembling, their voice split into different personalities, each telling a different story. Bunch of different memories, I guess. Yeah, I'm very confused. These memories did not belong to the period. Did I accidentally... No, I clicked on the new one with the icon. Okay, let me take a look at Remembrance 1 really quick, because it's gonna be the same thing. Get Ouroboros. Okay, I must have... Oh, maybe... Actually, I think we got Remembrance 2 during an episode, and I never clicked on it here. Maybe that's what happened. Okay. With Preservation 1. Collect... It said Preservation 1. There's Preservation 2. Preservation 1. I'm very confused. Is this new? I am lost. I don't know what's happening anymore. There's the Order. No, I think I've probably seen this before. I'm a bit lost. I think I'll have to double check later. But anyway, back to business. I'm not doing difficulty 5, let's do difficulty 4. This is my hunt team. Oh. But we will go with the same. Serval, and Sampo. No one else is really an option, because no one else really inflicts DOTs all that much. And hey, Serval also got some new Eidolons, so she's stronger now. So hopefully I will have an easier time. Oh, and this should make it easy for me to do 4 different domains in a row, right? Because I won't even have to pick. Okay, let's start strong. Pretty good, I like this one. And this one's kind of worthless, but whatever. Oh, and this is probably the least damaging negative Curio. Lovely. Okay, actually decent start. Very nice. I didn't... I didn't get locked out of blessings immediately, so that's a good start in my book. Let me see if my characters have actual relics equipped. Looks like they do. Don't need to re-equip anything. Okay. Let's go. Are these battles free?
Simple
They are.
Koski always try this on for size.
Show me Nihility, please. Ah, that is not Nihility. Need to save up 1,000 fragments if I can, but that is gonna be hard to do when I'm gonna be rerolling a lot. Okay, I guess I will take the main one for now. The other one is nice, but not too crazy.
We're just having
So much fun. Nice, there we go, Nihility. Every time an enemy takes damage from a DOT, all characters restore HP. This. So last time I had a really good run, but I was missing one of the... or there are 2 core blessings in Nihility that I was missing, and this is one of them. Now I restore HP 1% each time an enemy takes damage from a DOT. That is big. And the other one gives energy with the same effect. And I did not get that last time. Just one of the big reasons I struggled so much. Okay, none of that says Nihility, but let's see, when a character's HP is full, their damage received is reduced. That is pretty good. What are the cross resonances again? I kind of forgot. Hunt and propagation. Okay, I'm gonna reroll. We'll take this. This is pretty good, and also cross resonance. Okay, first dice. Occurrence is perfect. I was actually I was gonna consider cheating for that one, but there we go, we got it for free. Lovely. And last time I also got countdown, so this time I'm not gonna mess around, I'm just gonna go straight. And we'll see how that goes for me. We got Swarm. Okay. Probably want to use one of these. Let's use Serval. Oh wait, no, this is free. This is a free fight. Yes. Oh wait, no, it's not, because this thing will be at full health. Very annoying.
Not a scratch.
Do I have to go all out here? I probably do.
What are you waiting for? The customer is
Sure
king.
is annoying.
And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Boom, boom, and then hopefully I can do enough damage. DOT damage so this thing dies before another one spawns.
Ready to lose
Ball will
yourself?
inflict some
Fight
damage
it or
and
rock with
we'll
it.
throw this ultimate too.
My music. Conquer us all.
Can it conquer a single
Lance
bug?
ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward.
Find out this time on Nihility runs E. No, but it was close. Okay, don't propagate, please.
Pretty good crowd today.
Okay, it's gonna propagate next turn, but
Up.
I think it will just die from
Lights up,
DOTs.
though.
Oh yeah,
Ready.
it definitely will. Okay, all good. Oh. I was correct to go all out there. It was close, okay. Team has 0 skill points when an ally uses their basic attack, additionally recovers 1, that's pretty good. The more skill points the character consumes, the lower damage they receive, and the basic attack will blast to random adjacent targets. That's good for the main character, but not much else. Let's just take some more skill points. This will maybe allow me to heal more, and therefore do damage more freely. What was in my path? It was in fact combat, perfect. Convenient. I got the ceiling wax, I'll take it. It brings me closer to cross resonance. For each skill point the character consumes, the damage received by them reduces by 8. Lovely. For 1 turn though. Cool. A bit of tankiness. Oh ho ho, occurrence. So we started with combat, then we got swarm combat, and then we get occurrence. So now I just need to get one different one, and we should be good. Unless, maybe for this quest it actually counts all the blank domains as different, or as the same domain, which would be bad. Okay, 3 blessings of Nihility, that sounds pretty good. Discard the Cuckoo Clock, that is not worth 3 blessings. Or obtain 1 3-star blessing of Nihility. Oof, that is a rough choice. 3 random blessings of Nihility or 1 3-star. I feel like it's 3 random Nihility blessings, right? This feels so important though. But I think this is just more power right now. Oh, didn't I have this already? Got the resonance. There we go. I got the other core one. Every time an enemy receives DOT, 2 energies I can't even speak, I'm too excited. Is regenerated for a random ally. That is what I failed to get last time. If an enemy is attacked while under any DOT statuses, a random DOT will be triggered. Nice. Which also fuels the other 2 blessings. Oh my god. I believe in Idrilla. Honestly, although the stories of Idrilla horrify me, Idrilla's followers have been nothing but nice and amazing, so I will believe in Idrilla. Oh hey, free cosmic fragments, lovely. I'm not sure if this counts as 4 blank domains. Oh, I got occurrence anyway. Or if this counts as 2 occurrences, 1 combat, 1 swarm combat for the quest, but I suppose it doesn't matter. I failed either way. You sit at the card table across from a one-eyed dealer whose metal prosthetic legs are intertwined with the legs of the Nildis table. It's a Nildis table. Torso runs through a hole in the center of the table with a pinball circling his waist or roulette. Zabas look at you, bowing at you gentlemanly. Distributes the chips. Right, this is this. Let's, of course, flip the card. I failed the 30%. Classic, classic.
Good. The stronger, the better.
I'll just use this. This is gonna take a while.
Try this on for size.
The volume.
There we go, that was simple. I even got my stuff back just in time. Got a bunch of hunt, not too interested in that. I should have taken the hunt. I should have taken the hunt. No, what is this? This is terrible. Ice damage taken by enemies can affect enemies adjacent. I don't deal ice damage. Damage dealt by character. I don't do follow-up attacks. This is the worst. I guess I'll take this in case I ever get the 3-star blessing that gives me follow-up attacks on ultimates against my will. Oh, me obtain 1 blessing. Lovely. Yes, I like blessings. Not those though. There we go. Character breaks an enemy's weakness. Enemies adjacent to it will also have their weakness broken. Kinda just want to take this, honestly. But this is a 2-star, so it's harder to find. This one should be easier to find again. That's the logic that I will operate by. Ooh, we got Resonance Formation already. Good, okay. So last time I went for Confusion and the Void first. But in the post-mortem of the previous 2 episodes of Swarm Disaster, I realized that this is actually quite insane. Increases the base chance of applying statuses by 100%. That basically means they're usually almost always applied. And increases their duration by 1 turn and adds 1 stack, which turns out is just so much damage that these 2 effects are kind of irrelevant. Because the Void reduces toughness, regeneration, but I have to break the enemy's toughness for this to be relevant, which hardly ever happens. And for Confusion, I also need to have the enemy weakness broken, so it's very much not relevant. I will just take the damage this time. I think that is the much better choice. I will say I am tempted to go up there and then cheat to get the Curio reward as well from this. I think I might actually do that. I think that is a good play. Let's go. Oh wow, I have never been more glad to do exactly that. Okay, let's go. I want this. Oh, this is an easy fight. I will use this though. Get flushed.
Good. The stronger, the better.
Absolutely flushed. And that should be it. Alright, that was much easier. Yes, at the beginning of an enemy's turn, trigger extra DOT 1 times. Or trigger extra DOT 1 times, dealing damage equal to 90% of the original DOT. Lovely, and I get a thing. Oh. Okay, I like reducing prices, but I am trying to just save up 1000 fragments anyway. The speed is actually really nice though. But this... but the speed though. Nah, I like this too much. And it will save me money as well, right? So it makes sense to take it. The content of a blank domain entered during this movement will be replaced by reward. That's not great, because I want... the Curio. Free Curio, please. Nice. I can regain my cheat attempt that I just spent. Or I can increase the number of cosmic items received after winning a battle by 75. That seems good, although this is a lot of momentum. But let's go for the quest. Quests are important, right? Fire lightning, there we go. Lightning is great, because Serval, of course. It might even be better than wind, because Sampo doesn't target single targets too much, but... or, you know, he would struggle to target the boss because of his attack kind of hits randomly. But Serval hits with an AoE, so she's always gonna target the boss. So, I think it's better than wind even.
We need a strategy.
It's the best thing I can get even. Alright, let's do all the things. Except I don't think I need the main character's shield, so we'll save that one.
Can't stop the rock.
In case I struggle to find more technique points. Okay, let's open up
The stronger, the better.
with everything.
What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Oh, and the main character got the aggression.
Ready to lose
Debuff.
yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
Oh no, my tank is drawing
Lance
aggro.
ablaze.
How horrible.
Flaming lance. Forward.
Oh, I didn't apply any shock.
Preparing for collection.
Really? Wow. Not through my resonance, not through Serval's ultimate. That's kind of
Pretty
crazy.
good crowd to keep
What
up.
about this?
My tempo.
There we go, finally. Not bad. Oh, that's a lot of guys. Maybe I should have saved all my damage, huh? Maybe that was the smart thing to do. Especially when they're gonna delay me. Ow. It's fine. Well, let's just get more AoE. If insufficient AoE has been used, use additional AoE, right?
Turn up the volume.
There we go.
Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
No, that's shock. Oh no, my tank is tanking. How horrible.
Lance of
Got a free lance even. Oh, when I break everyone, okay. That should take care of the minions unless the boss eats them first, which might happen. That was so much damage. And Storm.
I think something bit me.
The boss didn't eat anyone, which is odd, but good for me.
What are you waiting for?
There we go, those are
The
some
customer
nice
is king.
debuffs.
And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Okay, all the side enemies are dead for sure. See what I mean? Tempo doesn't focus too much on the boss.
Up. My
Because it cannot.
tempo.
But this will.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
We're just having fun. Try this on for size.
Nice. Even got Sample's ultimate.
Not a threat.
Is that the
What
best
are you
you've got?
waiting
Come
for?
on.
The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Ha, nothing to devour. Get defense reducted.
Target specimen sighted.
Maybe I should have saved the Sample's attack until after he got the defense reduction, but oh well.
Turn up the volume.
Simple copy.
Better earlier than never. Juicy. Okay, that's gonna be another ultimate from me soon. Oh, not dead. But the boss is broken. Okay, it's over. The boss is just dead.
Fight it or rock
That was
with
really
it.
easy.
My music. Conquer us all.
Finally, a strong start.
Now's my chance. Excuse me. Coming through.
Let's get these guys
Lance
out the
of
way.
blaze.
Goodbye.
Flaming lance. Forward.
Okay, that was definitely the strongest start I've had on Nihility so far. Okay, none of these, please. Tempting, but this isn't too good for Nihility because, well, I don't have quantum or imaginary people who inflict DOTs, so I cannot break the minions that the boss will summon, so it's not that good for me. Wow, okay. Double reroll, and still I found no... Well, I guess I found a hunt one, but not the hunt one I wanted, and also I did not find any Nihility. That's very annoying. Do I want this? The upgrade of this does reduce damage by 15%, which is very nice, but I think I would rather just have a grit instead. Oh, this helps me move things along. Let's take... Oh, this is good too though, but... Let's go for the money. Let's get that 1000 secured, and then I'll think about other things. Lepus Mat System Massacre Saga 4. Let's see if I can remember what this is. Despite the gruesome scene before you, the individual in front of you displays no signs of mercy. The stench of blood mixed with fragrance fills your nostrils, and the remnants of insects are plastered to the window by the wind, which sends shivers down your spine. Thankfully, this place is sheltered by a layer of impenetrable glass, beyond which lies heaps of dead insects and fervent soldiers. Is this the place where the mercenaries were massacred? Don't remember. The leader beckons you to his side, immersing himself in the view outside the window and calling it as a necessary path for the triumph of civilization. He implores you to chronicle his heroic deeds. Look around while meeting the records. You're curious as to what kinds of insects he's caught during the process, or stealthily release the little ones he had caught. Let's go, little ones. Well, the swarm is pretty evil. I'm not inclined to trust insects right now. At its feet lie a few Larnoli worms, characterized by their soft bodies and exquisite color hues, reminiscent of jelly drops. On its table, there are tiny Fitzgerald bucks, ruthless and elusive assassins. Some of them only reveal their true form under certain lighting conditions. I think I remember this one actually. The start confused me a bit, but I think I remember this this exact secret. He's toying with a dagger in his hand. No matter how you move around, his gaze never meets yours as he always keeps an eye on your back. Oh, what an adorable dagger. Yeah, I remember that. It's a lot of fragments. It's a lot of fragments. Nice. Okay. How you doing, Kurda? Sorry, but I will be skipping you today. Need to conserve my fragments. Immediately obtain 1 curio. Lovely. Oh, more fragments. Or I could take this. Yeah, okay. So I have 10 countdown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have just enough. So yeah, I guess we'll go down and hopefully get more stuff to get rid of these. Let's go. Currents, history fictionologists. What do you have for me? Enhance 3 random 1-star blessings of Nihility or 1 random 3-star of Nihility. So I only have 1. Wish I could preview what the upgraded version of this does because I do not remember. Usually the 3 stars are what's really good to enhance, so I think let's 666 fragments. Let's go for that. Do I even have 2 random blessings of elation? I hope not. Let's see, what does this do? Oh, it just does simply more damage. Okay. That's fine. That's what enhancing the 1-stars would have done pretty much as well. All occurrences. I'm looking. Can you? Not here. No. Combat occurrence. Okay, so just combat and occurrence, and elite and reward. No, nothing for game challenges. So there's no point in rerolling for that. Let's just go here. Trotter catch. Okay. Does anyone have ranged attacks? No. Well, that's not good. the way to defeat the Trotters, all of them, is to only alert a few at a time, but you cannot really do that if you only have melee attacks. So I'm not even gonna try to go for the gold 2. Don't think it's possible. Oh yeah, they're all alerted. They are all alerted, and these guys are so far. Okay, let's just get this over with. Oh. And one more here somewhere there. Nice. Very close actually. Actually that is surprisingly close. I did a lot better than I expected. Maybe it is possible.
Great. The more the better.
Maybe I'm just bad. Oh, yeah, just give me the weakness break efficiency. I'm not even gonna read that. Kind of want to reroll to try and get that free blessing though. Let's see, what do I need to turn into stuff? There's this, but I cannot really turn that. Okay, I do need to turn a combat. Yeah, let's take that. Give me that. The swarm's area of influence has greatly expanded. Ooh, all occurrence domains turn into occurrence swarm domains. Well, they're already gone, so that doesn't do anything. Okay, this time it's gonna be a bit more hard. Let's decrease their speed, I think. Actually, let's just do both. Oh, there's a fire one as well, which is bad. I'm actually just gonna use this. I'm scared of this one. They also have the first swing, which I do not appreciate. Yeah, this guy's gonna detonate. That's gonna be bad. I have no way of breaking or killing it. The damage is looking nice though. Sample's ultimate.
What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Nice. And yeah, just try to... Well, these guys are gonna detonate, so they're not gonna be alive. That is highly annoying.
Target specimen sighted. Preparing for...
There's no point in hitting them, is there?
This song's just ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
At least my energy recharge feels very nice.
Turn up the volume.
I'm on guard.
Let's just defend the
Defend
weak.
the weak.
I think I need to. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Faster Ball got their ultimate back already. It's crazy. Oh, there's the propagation. Great.
Lance
Great.
ablaze.
Fantastic. Love that for me.
Flaming lance.
I don't love that for anyone.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
Okay, you're almost dead. Are you dead? No, not a chance. Okay. Alright, at least all the debuffs were resisted, that's good. And propagation again, great. Okay, I actually don't want to kill anything here, but I did, great. And this fight is back to square zero. Maybe I can kill them with another resonance.
The customer is king. And for me to portray the king,
That's my
well,
hope here.
you gotta make it worth
Otherwise
my
I have
while.
to repeat the whole fight basically. Those were some nice debuffs. That was some nice damage. Okay, yeah, I won. That was close to being annoying. Damage dealt by character's basic attack. Let me read this. Basic attack will blast at random adjacent target. The more propagation blessings, the higher basic attack damage. Let's just take this, I think. Or I could, let's actually refresh, maybe I can get something better. Speed, defense, both of those are pretty good. The character uses their still, the still does not initiate an attack, increase the damage of all allies. I don't think this applies to DOT, so I don't care. Speed or defense? I probably want speed, right? Although the only one basic attacking a lot will just be the main character, and she appreciates defense, but... I mean, I see speed, I click on speed, that's just how it works. And basic attack can additionally trigger the Path of Resonance, the DOT of Path of Resonance Nihility, which is great. I'm also almost at 1k fragments. Oh, the blessing, lovely. I was just about to start rerolling for it, but that's no longer necessary. Okay, this is not my favorite blessing, but I'll take it just because it's Nihility. I do want to get more resonance. And one more swarm thing. First Praetorian. Enter battle, obtain 1 propagation blessing of 1 to 2 star rarity. Or hope they don't find you. I kind of just don't want to fight the swarm, honestly. The swarm blessings aren't even that good for me. I'm just gonna leave quietly. The swarm blessings aren't even that good for me, and I don't feel like going through the hassle, honestly. Oh, 3 fragments, that's good though. And oh, double fight, lovely. Let's go. It was me. It was me, Barry. I was the one who inflicted wound shear. Alright, pretty easy. Increases break effect. I like increasing break effect. There we go, finally. That took a while, I feel. The attacks of Path Resonance Nihility have high chance to apply Confusion into Void. When entering battle, Path Resonance regenerates energy. When an enemy receives DOT, Path Resonance regenerates energy. I think I will go for this. This time we're gonna try a different method. We're just gonna go for a lot of damage. And hopefully that is good. But I am tempted to start pitching Hunt Blessings now, but maybe not that one. Increases the amount of HP restored by characters. That is also pretty good, huh? But let's reset. After characters hit, deal additional damage to the attacker based on their grid stack. Nah. After being hit, the characters gain a shield based on the HP lost in this attack. Fine. Yeah, these are not great. I'll just take a bit more tankiness. Not the best. Oh, more cosmic fragments. Love that for me. Hey guys, I will not be buying anything unless you can give me more money somehow. You cannot. Okay. Out of curiosity though, what do you have scrolled on? If you have a 3-star Nihility, can I get 300 cosmic fragments in time? Maybe. Fine. It's not even 300. It's 230. I can get that, right? The boss. The content of a blank domain entered during this movement will be replaced by a reward domain. That is not very good. Because I just want to go there. I don't want any more countdown. Maybe the boss alone will just give me that. Oh, I got Cocolia. All enemy speed is reduced by 12. That is great. Or the chance for the swarm trusting to resist crowd control debuffs is reduced by 25%, which is not very good because I did not inflict any of those. So let's go Cocolia. Also, the weaknesses are more favorable for me against her.
These targets will make for good practice.
Alright, let's do the usual. This. this and this. Let's go.
Stop the rock.
And she resisted my effects.
You are doomed to fail.
I believe she summons, yes, so that's why I waited. Let's unleash.
What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to betray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my
Oh, I
while.
can actually break Cocolia pretty easily, huh?
Ready to lose yourself?
This should not be a hard
Fight
fight, I
it or
think.
rock with it. My music.
And I have suspicion now, too.
Conquer us all.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward.
Sample says
The
ouch,
stronger the better.
as he is not hurt whatsoever.
Target specimen sighted. Preparing for collection.
The main character can take care of that.
Up. My tempo.
Lance at the
And
ready.
boom. Get broken. Right, how much damage is this? That is good damage, and I get my resonance already.
Tremble before my power.
That is crazy. Summon as many as you'd like. I'll just get my resonance right back. Okay, looks like Sample got the targeting thing,
I owe you one.
which is bad. So let's heal him a bit. I got his ultimate
What are
back
you
already.
waiting for? The customer
This
is
feels
king.
pretty good.
And for me to betray
look
the
at that
king,
suspicion
well,
stack up as
you gotta
well.
make it worth my while.
Oh wow, so close. He
This
did get
song's
chilled, but
just for
that will
you.
be cleansed whenever I
Ready
use
to lose yourself?
Lynx's
Fight it
ultimate.
or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
Okay.
Turn up the volume.
I'm on guard.
I'll save that ultimate.
Freeze to death.
I might save this. Nah, I won't save this resonance. Let's just use it. I'll just get it right back. There's no reason to heal really, so I won't.
Sounds like more.
Nice damage. Very nice damage. Okay, she's dead next turn. Now let's use the lance.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance.
68 stacks of confusion. I'm gonna reach max pretty soon.
Pretty good crowd today.
It's over for you.
My tempo.
Time to
At
go
this
on
point,
the
I'm just
offensive.
building up energy. I don't even get to do that.
We're not done yet.
Okay, phase 2 time.
Commencing research.
Let's start with
Ready
this.
to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
Nice, I got this immediately. And let's just... Oh, this thing should be dead probably. Okay. Let's just hit Cocolia then to deplete her thing. Nice.
Tremble before my power.
2 of them this time, okay.
A world devoured by ice.
She has... Oh, that's bad. She has no damage stacks yet though. Which is nice. I am holding this ultimate for slightly better healing.
Now or never.
Oh, that's so bad. Okay, I'm actually scared. Let's heal here.
For a tough case like
Sample
yours,
me not to
we're gonna
live if I don't heal here.
I owe you one. What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to betray the king,
good damage
well,
combos as well.
you gotta make it worth my while.
Wow, that's suspicion. 86 suspicion though. That's so good.
Witness the avalanche.
Okay, she's charging something. Hopefully I can break her,
Sample
but
Koski always takes care of
I
his
don't think I
friends.
can. Let's actually focus on
Try this
Branya. I feel
on
like
your
she's the
side.
bigger threat right now. Oh, I definitely cannot break her. Well, that is really bad. Yeah.
Turn up the volume. Fight it or rock with it. My music.
I got so many
Conquer
turns
us
in a
all.
row. This is very brutal. That is good though.
Sinners, ready yourself for the judgment
Please don't
of
do too
eternal
much.
winter.
I think something
I think I'm up. I think I'm just dead.
Flaming lance.
Well, I think Sir Ball is dead at least.
Flavoured.
99 suspicion though, but it's a bit too late. No, come on! Why did you attack her? Out of everyone. Doesn't Soundpost still have hostility?
Watch the face. What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
formation.
Okay, this does not feel fair.
You are doomed to fail.
What do you mean? Oh, Bronya clears
Freeze
debuffs.
to death.
And she's still targeting Sample. When does Lynx get a turn?
Lance at the ready.
This was just not fair. It has been 3 years since Lynx got a turn. 3 years.
Now's my
Bronya's
chance.
still nowhere close to being dead. I can heal here, but there's no point.
I think something bit me.
It may still be possible to win just because
Lance ablaze.
Kakoli has so much suspicion, and my Path Resonance comes back very quickly. But wow, this just feels so silly. Alright, Bronya's dead finally. So many fragments wasted because I'll have to resurrect characters though.
Command to travel
Just
far
cleanse
away.
that immediately.
For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try 'em all.
Nice teamwork.
And yeah, give her a bit more max health, I guess.
Nice teamwork. Power of the preservation.
Let's see if I can squeeze through somehow.
I think something bit me. I think something bit me.
Yeah, I am dealing okay damage as predicted. It's just that she's gonna have so many turns.
Flaming lance. Forward. Freeze to death.
Nice. Dodge the freeze.
I think something bit me.
This will be your burial ground.
Got my ultimate. Great.
Witness the avalanche.
Just gonna do that crazy thing. I should probably defend the weak if I can, which I may not be able to. Well, until I do. Last time she did that, she instantly took action.
Relax, deep breaths.
Nice teamwork.
Okay, let's defend the weak.
Defend the weak. Sinners, ready yourself for the judgment of eternal winter.
Okay, we lived quite easily even.
Lance ablaze.
Yeah, it just might be doable because of the suspicion stacks and my resonance just coming back so quickly. But wow, does it not feel good? Do I even need to heal Lynx? Probably should.
Time for something savory.
Tremble before
Almost
my
there.
power.
Oh, she summoned some things though. Those might be
Freeze to
annoying.
death.
Don't have any more AoE. Oh,
To travel
I'm
far
just
away.
cleansing that. I don't care.
For a tough case like yours,
Saving
we're
Lynx's
gonna
ultimate
try
may
'em
be the
all.
better choice, but I just want that freeze gone.
Nice teamwork.
I didn't even notice when did she freeze me.
I'm on guard.
Can't even break any of them, so there's no point. Let's just hit in the middle. I want to heal with Lynx just for energy sake.
Deep breaths.
Nice teamwork.
I think
Oh,
something
she's very
hit
close
me.
to her ultimate and she even has it. It's fine.
Lance ablaze. Flaming
Still
lance.
very close. Very close. Her damage is high, but it's not ramping very quick. Oh, I may be able to interrupt her here as long as she doesn't act instantly again, which she doesn't. Why is she letting up so much now?
Lance at the ready.
On phase 2 she was having so many turns in a row, now she's so slow all of a sudden. It's kind of annoying me. Why weren't you so slow earlier? My characters would have lived.
Perfect. Now's my excuse me. Coming through.
Okay, let's just finish her. I actually pulled through. That is kind of incredible, but I'm also highly annoyed. Okay, give me that. Oh hey, this is good. This is only gonna increase my strike damage, but it's gonna increase my strike damage so much that my strike damage is actually gonna be something. I'm just so annoyed that 2 of my characters died, but hopefully I can gain enough money to go back to 1000. That's the hope. You arrive at a desolate world where nothing but a vast, lifeless desert remains. An old man with grizzled hair and twisted ankles sits amidst dunes and sand warriors, keeping the swarm at bay with his sand walls. Despite having overcome aging, a natural biological process for living beings, he appears tormented. He looks exhausted and says that he doesn't understand why he just won't die. He scratches his ankles and shows you the sand towers he has crafted. Sincere praise, nicely built. Extend an index finger. Haha, and knock down the sand dune he spent 10 natural years building. Let's not be mean, let's say nicely built, well done. He thanks you, smiles at you, and then lets out a torrent of furious curses. The old man explains that he has created buildings, islands, pavilions, castles, and even a miniature metropolis for slaves, all out of sand. He has witnessed his miniature empire rise, thrive, decline, and ultimately fall. According to him, he's so skilled in his craft that he once even restored civilization and a land possessed of naught but corpses. However, now he seems exhausted and is ready to depart for the next world. But you refuse to hear anything. His reprimands were so harsh that you begin to weep uncontrollably. Your tears inadvertently destroy countless sand mechs, prompting them to protest. Please, just stop crying. What is happening? Oh, elation. You have walked far enough on the path of elation. Oh, did I complete? Wait, did I complete the quest? I'm confused. Is it the final plane that I have to go with 1000 fragments? I thought it was the final fight that I had to go with 1000 fragments. I guess we will see. Looks like we have an audience with elation. You wait in place until a sudden laughter comes. However, you can't laugh along. Some sparks of joy pop up and you suspect that they are dancing around you with newly grown limbs. Yet you more or less dread the Eon's arrival, but it feels familiar to you at the same time. No one else can be as unguarded and unpretentious as them. Aha. Achievili! Just like that, Aha makes a straightforward appearance. My dear Achievili, did you have fun with the die I gave you? Here's my question. How many sides does my die have? You are a ball. What? But your die is spherical. Your die is spherical. It has one side, I guess. That's correct. I want to knock Tazarot out with a ball. Let me give you some rewards. How about we set a trick in motion, disrupt the economic system of this game, or have me send you to meet the Eon right away? Aha starts clapping. You'd better be careful with your choice. You might ruin your account. Is it weird for me to do this? This is the first time Aha has addressed us so directly. But Aha, if you want to give me some rewards, I will not protest. Everything I do is to help Anna. Aha claps while roaring with laughter. Their ball and poker cards hug each other. Aha has always been helpful. It's my pleasure to help other gods. Then Aha turns their gaze to you. Everything I do is to help Anna. Anna is the god of order, and Aha is kind of the god of chaos. Weird for Aha to try to help Anna, if their word is true. So Anna has been absorbed. Was Anna absorbed by Aha? I don't remember. I can never remember things. I don't remember if it was said who Anna was absorbed by. It would be cool if order was absorbed by chaos. I thought it was just by harmony, but maybe it was by chaos. Aren't you going to join the fun, Fekativilli? Don't you want to listen to my ideas about the Astral Express in Tazaroth? Aha stares at you with a chilling smirk. Paused. Miss Estuson is implicated. We should take precautions. Reason. The path of propagation has threatened Trailblaze. Conclusion. Ativilli the Trailblaze might be involved. It paused just like that. Estuson, Scrollum has paused the simulated universe for your safety. It's a shame, for we have no means to find out whether Aha has blown up Ativilli's train at this time. What about the trick Aha mentioned? We need to check whether the system is affected, Scrooby. They had to intervene. Triggered Eon ability. You already obtained the gift of elation. Oh. Thank you, Aha. Dearly appreciated. Herda suspects, or at least has a theory, that Aha might have been the one that killed Ativilli. I kind of doubt it. Ativilli, I don't think, or not Ativilli, I don't think Aha would do something so direct. They would find a more fun way to do that, I think. Oh, we have a challenge. Break barrels. My characters are very dead. Downloader. I could download characters to replace them, I guess, but I don't wish to do that. Okay, I'll just go with the main character. I really doubt I'll be fast enough, but I can try. Oh, right, this is gonna happen. Shielded characters have more crit rate, that's not bad. Considering I will have a lot of strike damage, that is great. Fantastic even. Amazing. After being healed by an ally target, characters restore extra HP. That's good. Destructible objects drop more rewards, and there goes one. Oh, when a character provides healing, ally targets other than the heal target will also heal. Lovely. And after encountering battle, recovers one skill point after. Okay, get a bunch of skill points at the start of a fight. Good. I've not received any. Oh, I think the Turia one instantly broke, and I'm just getting infinite blessings while it's happening. Increase the max damage that can be absorbed by shields. That's great, by 30%. Ooh, when a character defeats an enemy, restore HP. That's not bad, but not great. And there it goes. Now we're done. Yeah, I'm nowhere near 30 barrels, but I got a mid-point reward at least. Okay, that was really funny. I got so many blessings. None of them were too amazing, but they were nice and free. 100 fragments that I will use to resurrect my characters, hopefully. And a bunch of stuff that I do not care much for, but I don't want to refresh either. Characters also receive a shield when creating shields for ally targets. Shielded characters increase their attack based on the max damage that can be absorbed. I'll just take more shield, I suppose, even though it's not that great. Not what I want. I want Not that either. I want a Cheerio or something. No, stop. No, stop. There's no blank domains. Oh my god. Those were the worst rerolls of my life. Okay, let's go to a current swarm and hopefully I can avoid battle. That is the hope, because if I do not, then I am very much dead. Let me just do this, just in case there is a fight. Fragments, nice. First Spirit Soaring again, this means I can avoid it, right? Yes, I'll just take Spore. Basic attack will blast after character uses their still. The still does not initiate attack, increases. Let's just go for that. Sure. Cool, no fight. Alright, I'm alive. Good. Hey, there we go, there's a Cheerio. 2 blessings, or I could repair these 2 things. I think I want health at this point, so I will just take my random blessings. Chance to freeze. I'll take it, I guess. Not the best. Okay, please give me my characters back. Reviver, yes, please. Thank you. Okay, I still have 1000 fragments, but I'm confused. So I think I completed the quest. Okay, let me actually back out and check. Leave for now. I would very much like to spend this money. Swarm Disaster, Communing Trail, and Strider. No, I got this one instead. Okay. This quest, yeah, I do need to possess 1000 or more cosmic fragments when entering boss swarm. Okay, I will do that. That was a different quest I completed. Okay. Let's continue. So I will not upgrade anything, unfortunately. Oh, but I would love to. Suspicion stacks will not be reduced. Every time the DOT refreshes, apply 1 stacks of suspicion. That will ramp up suspicion so quickly, but this especially I would love to upgrade. Oh, this would be so good, but yeah, let's complete the quest. We go for all or nothing. Hello, boss swarm. This time I have 0 countdown. Okay, how do I do this? I mean, same as usual.
Can't stop the rock.
Let's just hope I have enough damage. That's all I can do. Oh, I should have held that. I forgot to hold it. My trigger finger was too triggery and fingery. Okay, there we go. Now we can go in.
What are you waiting for?
Whoopsie,
The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
So this time, compared to last time, I believe I'm more fragile.
Flaming
Not
lance?
too much, but a bit more fragile, but
Forward!
I should also have a lot more damage. Like a lot more, like we're already at 31 suspicion stacks. The fight has barely started. To 29, never mind, but... Okay, I think I actually understand how the suspicion stacks work now. They simply decrease by 2 every time my turn starts. For the enemy. Or turn ends, rather. I think that's just how it works. It's not more complicated than that. Pretty sure.
Excuse me, coming through.
There we go, let's apply those debuffs that I missed on the side enemies. And a lot more
This
suspicion.
song's just for you. Turn up the volume. I'm on guard.
See some blasting, which also does a lot of DOT damage. You're already dead. Lovely. I am getting this resonance back instantly. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts. That was
The
rude.
customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Yeah, I am much squishier.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight Fight it
I really
or
wish
rock
now,
with it.
actually, that
My music.
I got
Conquer us
the
all.
Hunt cross resonance. I could have increased my own speed so much.
Commencing research.
Let's heal Sampo.
I owe you one.
Good.
Try this on for size.
Maybe I should just heal Serval next
Pretty good
time,
crowd to
just to
keep up.
increase your max health.
My tempo.
That might be a good idea. Nice.
Lance ablaze.
Do hit the tank more, please. I would appreciate
Flaming
that.
lance. Forward. Okay.
It's fine. Already close to max in suspicion.
Target
That is
has been
crazy.
sighted. Preparing for
Yeah, let's heal
something
Serval.
savory.
There we go.
Ready to
40 health,
jam.
much better. Much less squishy. Another split. Really hate Sampo,
What are you
huh?
waiting for? The customer is king. And
That
for
makes
me
sense,
to
Sampo is
portray
the
the
highest
king,
DPS
well,
here.
you gotta make it worth my while.
Okay.
This song's turn up the volume.
And that should be
Fight
the
it
space
or
done.
rock with it. My music. Conquer us
I
all.
just need to prepare for the next. And I almost have my resonance for exactly that purpose. I also healed just a lot
Commencing
from,
research. Relax. Deep breaths.
I owe you.
you know, my
Sounds like more
DLTs.
business
That was
knocking.
very nice. Okay, let's add a few still points. Although getting energy for Sampo might have been better. Let's wait for the summons this time. There we go. 99 suspicion. That's what you want to see. What I don't want to see, however, is that red guy. This guy. Very scary.
I think something bit me.
Nice damage. Look at how much I'm healing. Oh my god, I got my resonance back already. Okay, yeah, I really wish I got that hunt formation.
Pretty
If
good
I
crowd
lose
today.
this run, then that definitely is the strategy for the next run.
Up. My tempo.
To get a ton of
Fight
speed
it
through
or
this
rock
method.
with it. My music. Conquer us all.
Oh, Sample's at full because his debuff killed the enemy. And so he healed from the hunt blessing. Nice. Okay, you will die from debuffs, surely, right? Surely, right? Well, let's just do a bit of extra damage just to make sure. There we go. Alright, back to a 1v1. Let's do this.
Watch the face.
Doesn't
What are you
hurt
waiting
too
for?
much yet,
The
but
customer
it
is
will.
king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Ouch. Yeah, this is just a race of damage. Just to see who can
Time for something
kill each other
savory.
first.
I owe you one.
Sampo's didn't hit a lot, but that's where the grit comes in. Helps me. So,
Lance ablaze.
this.
Flaming lance. Forward.
Yeah, my strike damage is actually just not bad at this point, but
Not a scratch.
it's not better than upgrading all my
This
blessings.
song's just for you.
But I had to do it for the quest, which should be done now. It didn't say I had to win the fight with those fragments, so
Lance at the ready.
I should be alright. Let's break you because I hate you. And let's just sample them all.
What are you waiting for? The The customer is king. And for me to portray the
That should
king,
be
well,
phase,
you
or
gotta make it
at the
worth
very
my
least
while.
very near it. Let me just heal with Lynx once more, just increase Raw's health.
Deep breaths.
Ready to jam.
I will save that. Oh, really? One? Okay, let's see if I can finish with
Ready to
Raw.
lose yourself? Fight it or rock with
That's
it.
so annoying.
My music. Conquer us all.
There we go. Final phase. The scary phase. Sampo needs to not get one shot randomly here. That is also bad. Probably have to use Lynx's ultimate here. Fantastic damage. Okay, I don't have to worry about you anymore, you're just dead. Okay, Serval is fine,
Pretty
she
good
does
crowd
not.
today.
I don't need to use the ultimate yet. Whose turn is next? It's Sampo's. I think I actually would rather use Serval still than Sampo's. So let's do that. Oh, you don't have max suspicion, let's focus
Turn
on
up
that.
the volume.
Oh, it's too slow to use that ultimate. Huh? Okay, I think
Ready to lose yourself?
I should
Fight
ultimate
it
here.
or rock with it. My music. Conquer us
He
all.
might do the single target attack again, and if
To travel
I keep saying
far
he,
away.
and if it does,
For a tough case like yours,
then
we're gonna
Serval
carry
might
it
die,
all.
which would be catastrophic.
Ready to jam.
Okay, that was not what happened, but it could
Lance
have.
ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward.
Flushed them down the toilet once more. Nice. Side enemies are dead. Which probably means the bosses will just summon more of them, but if they're summoning, they're not doing too much damage. So that's good. There we go. Oh, I do miss out on Santa's ultimate though, huh? Because I did not use this still.
Preparing for collection.
Okay, I'm gonna heal here just for energy.
Time for something
Sample
savory.
could use that extra
owe
max
you
health as well.
I'm on guard.
And let's just punch one of them. You, let's focus on you. You have more suspicion, you should die faster. Stop targeting
What are you waiting
Sample.
for?
Why did he...
The customer is king.
Why did they keep
And
targeting
for me to
Sample?
portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
I know his face is very punchable, but still. He might be dead here. Okay, I got Lynx's ultimate just in time. But my energy regeneration is actually insane. I got Lynx's ultimate already. Okay, I think it's over. I think I won. I think I can relax. I've been nervous since this fight started. Good timing on that heal.
We're just having fun.
So much
Try this
fun.
on for size.
I must have gotten an audience with Aha because of Sampo.
Up.
Thanks,
Like
Sampo.
tempo. Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
Oh, look at the damage. Yeah, next time this thing has a turn, it's dead. Serval might be dead here, but even if she is, the two
What
character
are you
combination of
waiting for?
Lynx and the main
The
character
customer is
should be enough
king.
to finish this fight
And
at this
for me
point.
to portray the king,
Like
well,
last time.
you gotta make it worth my while.
Commencing research.
Oh. Oh, I did not notice that. That is really bad. Oof. Whoops. That is
Lance at the ready.
that is terrible. I guess I will defend the weak.
Defend the weak.
I don't think it's gonna be enough, but it might be.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward.
I was not paying enough attention to the soul points, but it should still be fine. It looks pretty one to me. Oh, and defend the weak made them target any character. Perfect.
This show.
Okay, never mind. She is dead, but I should win here. Yeah. This thing explodes, deletes all the small ones. It's over. Oh, actually, the small ones are still alive. And this guy's charging up. Okay, hold on.
Sounds like more business knocking.
There might still be trouble here. Okay, this time I don't need to heal with links though, so I can do this. Let's just focus on the main guy. Alright, give me your last shot. Oh no, you're just dead. Alright, never mind. You don't get a shot, it's over. I did it! Oh my god. I won. Ah, finally. Ah, it feels so good. It feels like shackles have been lifted from me. Lapismat System, Massacre Saga 6. I did it, yes. I got so lucky on the first plane with those insane occurrences. I got the Knights into the Beasts, two of the best occurrences. After Ron May, back to back. That was insane. Crazy. It's crazy how well I did this fight without having what I think would be an insane combo with the Hunt Cross Resonance and my current setup. Just imagine how much harder I would have won with that. But this was good enough too. Finally, it feels good. Winning these Swarm Disaster runs always feels good because it's always a struggle. Okay, let's see what this secret is. Guided by the ripples in your goblet, your gondola arrives at Elidikna, a desolate world ravaged by the swarm. Amidst rusted iron sheets and charred soil, you encounter a reclusive self-annihilator. Perfect. Upon seeing you, he glares viciously, and you follow his gaze to the memory bubble hovering in front of the gondola. He swallows hard and extends his hand towards it. Whoa. At that moment, an eerie and amalgamated sound emanates from all corners of the sky. You see everyone on the gondola acting bizarrely, seemingly unable to resist the sound. You have no idea which dimension the noise can be sourced from, but it sounds akin to a cacophonous carol, with booming, whimpering, and laughter combined with hymns arranged in parallel. Everyone except you succumbs to the noise, falling into a state of ecstasy, as if they have witnessed divine revelations. Despite your attempts to stop them, they follow the rhythm and pound the memory bubble in the dust until it cracks. As a shadow of Nihility emerges from the broken memory bubble, the self-annihilator's heartfelt smile abruptly turns to anguish. He embraces the shadow with open arms and gets consumed immediately, vanishing in an instant. A shadow of Nihility emerges. What is that? An emanator? Kill it quick. You don't want to be eaten by it. Kind of sounds like a miniature black hole or something. What kind of a shadow of Nihility is it? You don't understand. Of course, I'm gonna pick the Nihility option. The shadow is actually the back of an entire world. At that moment, the self-annihilator finally reclaims his lost self. He merges with the shadow, and his existence dissipates into oblivion in the blink of an eye. The arbitrators of equilibrium take action before you do. With a resounding boom, the shadow of Nihility fades, and the eerie sound dissipates. At last, the restless swarm throughout the universe begins to calm down. Even the swarm was afraid, and I did the quest. I did too. Nice. And I even have walked far enough on the path of preservation. Okay, this is the biggest Swarm Disaster episode in a while. I went for all or nothing, and I got all. I got it all. Looks like I got preservation this time. You notice Ron May's virtual image swaying gracefully. She hesitates to speak while gazing at the blurry image generated in the derivation. Only the silhouette of the massive image is outlined clearly under the sun. The embers are gathering at the Eon's wrists due to their rage. Ooh. Cleopatra is enraged. The embers are shaking and popping, and their trajectories are like a giant hammer that is commanding a huge stone mortar and pestle. You cannot see anything more. There should be more behind the silhouette of the image. Get closer. You reach for the cheeks and feel something splashed onto your face. The sensation isn't pleasant. You can't see it anymore. You try using your other senses. With your eyes closed, you focus on your hearing. The Eon's giant hammer falls, but what shakes the earth is not the thunderous sound, but the lifeless whimper of the thing that is hammered. From that sound, you hear what sounds like subtle laughter, or the symphony of numerous sounds. You cannot understand the Eon's voice. There are more than 1, 2, or 3 voices? Dude, what is happening here? It's either Aha getting involved with something Cleopatra is doing, or it's just multiple Eons. At that moment, an odd feeling strikes you, and you perceive a subtle sensation. The propagation is being diluted. Their death is similar to a blot of light-colored ink that spreads out in the ocean. The preservation is stripping the Eon of their broken shell, body, and heart. Whoa. That is brutal. So the swarm died, and preservation just started dismantling their corpse. That is crazy. Enraged too. The preservation is enraged. I guess because whatever preservation is trying to preserve, the swarm encroached upon. Next, the second concept is extracted. The Eon is being further diluted, and the collective power is escaping from the disintegration. More forces, whether violent or calm, are disintegrating them. Like what? The scene is a mind-blowing one. The suns are abnormal, as they are more in number and higher in temperature than normal. You discover death. The giant hammer has conjured up a storm of rage. The trembling of the shell folds, and the Eon sound is overshadowed by the splattering of colorful blood. The primordial eggs, bearing fangs and antennae, escape and slip away only to perish immediately upon leaving the Eon's body. The ground is covered by their fluid, as a grand labor takes place in the middle of fervor and death, amidst the forbidden dispersal and joyous escape of the eggs. Keep your distance as you son. You'll be affected by the preservation should you get too close. And there's Tazaron just dying. Very clear picture of Tazaron, but I've already inspected it. Still cradling something. The glow wanes beneath the bluish-green moon. They seem to be falling. No one has anything to say. Everyone's in awe. Yeah, I guess the swarm just targeted something that the preservation tried to preserve, and preservation did not hold back after. I'm guessing they're destroying the body so deeply so that nothing could absorb it and, repeat the disaster. Amazing. Your performance exceeds my expectations. Herta can barely contain her surprise, but she dares not speak too loud. So she whispers, "Now we can only lead the image of Amber Lord at this moment. Or now we can only load the image of the Amber Lord at this moment. It doesn't matter. I'll record everything." Is there more? You follow the violent storm conjured up by the giant hammer and come into contact with a tattered white cloth. There are several puzzle pieces that sway with the wind. Under the blazing sun, the blurry figure resembles a massive and silent statue. Under the immense pressure, you can't get close to them, so you can only kneel in silence. Finally, you realize this is the moment. You can only capture the slightest fluttering of symbols when they are spilled into the realm of reality like specters. What is happening? White cloths, puzzle pieces sway in the wind. Blurry figures. Okay. Mortals simply cannot discern or comprehend the language of gods. They can't even distinguish the sound of a god's hammer and whimpering. Triggered Eon ability. An innumerable amount of overflowing credits pour into your pocket. It's a bit late. Oh no, I get 30,000 credits. Nice. Thank you, Klopoth. At the end there, I think it's saying that mortals cannot differentiate Klopoth's emotions from just the normal work that Klopoth does. And so maybe this phenomenon was never observed until now in the simulated universe. What a crazy run. I did everything I set out to do today. It feels amazing. Facade of Renaissance. Leap through each plane and fill up every verse with So I guess a ploy of AHA followers was a Facade of Renaissance at some point. Okay. Nice money. An Empire of Destroyed credit. Having crawled before the Colossus alongside the temporary ancient sovereign before the IPC appeared. Oh, there was some sort of Empire of Destroyed credit before the IPC. Interesting. This might be the oldest empire we know about, because the IPC was like one of the oldest things. That's cool. I completed both. Oh no, I did not complete both of these. I unlocked this. Okay, so the next quest is have the average HP percentage of the entire team be at 100% when passing through any domain for a total of 20 times. Oh, that seems easy enough. And this one's new too. Oh wow, I'm getting very close to the end. Nice. And this one's Overdrafted Future. Have their planner disarray disruption level at level 6 or higher when completing the stage. Now that is a difficult quest. I don't know if I can do that. Wow, that is crazy. At 6. Insane. I mean, I'll try at some point. Okay, I got a Remembrance upgrades. Decrease all enemies' effect resistance by 3%. Lovely. Would have been great this run even. Increases path resistance damage by 6%. Nice. Enhance received shield effects. Increases the max damage... I can't speak anymore. Increases the max damage absorption of the shield received by all characters by 4%. Not bad. The other defensive upgrades are better though, I feel. Destruction gives me... Reduces damage taken by all characters by 5%. Now we're talking. That is great. That is amazing. And 2 Inhalation. Increases follow-up attack damage by 16%. Great if I ever do follow-up attacks. And resonance damage boost by 6%. Nice. Thank you very much. There's not too many upgrades left to get. I'm getting kind of close to the end. And I got this. I'm actually at 12 out of 13. There's only one more of these left. Elation 1. It must be Elation 2 that is left then. Yeah, Elation 2 is the only one left. Wow. Maybe soon I will actually complete the swarm then. Oh, and I get these. Oh, but I have maximum immersifiers. I will have to make use of the current events sooner rather than later. I got an achievement. Oh, I didn't even know this. A Dream of Babel. Collect Chapter Preservation 2 in Swarm Disaster. A Dream of Babel. I don't actually know what Babel was. It's a famous old name, right? But I don't know from what. Isn't it from the Bible or something? Babel? I don't remember. I will have to check. But I will take the achievement. I'm at 382. I'm actually very close to 400. Nice. And I got something in the guides. My dailies are done. Lovely. This episode is under 2 hours currently. I feel like I should do something really quick, but I don't know what. Because the next thing I want to do is just go to the Luofu. That is the next thing. gonna go to Cloudfort first, I think. I think that's where we started. Look at all the chests I did not get in the Lawfu. I got most of the chest on Gerudo, but I was still missing a lot. But on Lawfu, I pretty much ignored the chests at some points even. So that's gonna be fun. Okay, I think I will just end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I'm glad you were here to witness my glorious victory, finally. And I will see you next time.